Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make the best cabbage rolls. So in case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, so we're going to begin by prepping our cabbage. So when you go buy your cabbage, make sure that you pick the biggest one. And we're just going to remove the crown. Okay, so carefully create a square around the crown. And of course, just make sure that your cabbage is nice and clean. Wiggle, remove that. And now carefully we're going to remove the leaves. And just be very careful not to rip them. You want them to be nice and big. She's dirty. And if they get stuck and it's hard for them to pull apart, just run it under hot water so it's easy. Okay, once we remove the leaves, we're going to rinse them and now we can get ready to boil them. Okay, so I already have my water boiling, so I'm going to be placing my leaves in there. Just kind of submerge them. We're going to be boiling for 10 minutes. All right guys, so after 10 minutes, we're going to carefully remove our cabbage leaves from the water. Just make sure that you drain the water. Okay, into the same water, we're going to be adding 4 tomatoes. So we're going to be for our sauce. A small piece of onion. 1 New Mexico chile pod, make sure that you clean it. 1 chile serrano. 2 chile puya. And 2 chile morita. And we're just going to boil it for 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, our chiles and tomatoes are done. So we're going to turn it off and transfer it all to our blender cup. Okay, we're going to grab 3/4 of a cup of the broth and transfer it to the blender cup as well. Okay, so we're going to make our sauce. To our blender cup, we're going to add 1 garlic clove and salt. So now we're just going to blend into smooth. All right, so once we have our salsa, we're going to set it to the side and now we can work on our filling. Okay, so for our filling, we're going to grab our pan, set it at medium-high heat, and add a little bit of oil. Once hot, we're going to add half of an onion, 1 red bell pepper, and 2 tomatoes. We're going to saute for 3 minutes. Okay, after 3 minutes, we're going to add 1.5 pounds of lean ground beef. And we're going to season with salt, 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, chili powder, ground cumin, oregano, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And 2 minced garlic cloves. We're going to break down our meat and allow it to brown. Okay, so once our meat has browned, we're going to add 1.5 cups of jasmine rice. Just make sure that you rinse it. We're going to mix it and give that 3 minutes. Okay, so after 3 minutes, we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. Along with 1 cup of hot sauce. Or you can use diced tomatoes. So mix it. Okay, so once we mix it, we're going to add chopped cilantro. And just allow it to come to a simmer. Once it comes to a simmer, we're going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting. Cover it and allow it to cook for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, our filling should be done. Of course, just make sure that all of the broth has evaporated and that the rice is nice and soft. And once we have our filling, we can get ready to make our cabbage rolls. I'm going to trim the thick part of the stem. To the end of the cabbage leaf, I'm going to be adding some queso Oaxaca. And I'll top it with our filling. So just make sure that you cover the whole center. Fold stem over filling. Now fold the sides as if you're making a burrito and roll it up. And repeat the process to the rest of the cabbage leaves. right, so once we have our cabbage rolls, now we are ready to put it together with our sauce. Okay, grab your pan, set it on medium heat, add a little bit of oil. Okay, once hot, we're going to add our sauce. Add a little bit of water to the blender cup. Okay, we're going to be adding some oregano. So just mix it and allow it to simmer. Okay, so once it comes to a simmer, taste it for salt and see if you want to adjust it. For me, it's perfect. So now we're going to grab our cabbage rolls and just place them in there. All right, so now we're going to cover them and allow them to cook for 10 minutes. Everything is already cooked, so now we're just going to allow the cheese to melt. Alrighty guys, and after 10 minutes, our cabbage rolls are done. So now we can get ready for the fun part. So grab your cabbage roll, place it on your plate, and make sure that you cover it with the sauce. Alright, so I'm just going to be serving with avocado slices. And just like that, we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. So I am so ready. Let me tell you guys that this dish is seriously super delicious. It's so flavorful and you won't feel guilty after you eat it. So I hope you give it a try and let me show you the inside. Look at that. So delicious. Alrighty, so let's take a bite. Look at that cheese, the sauce, the meat, everything. It's the best. So cheers and enjoy. Seriously, the best. It's so delicious, like I said, so flavorful. The rice, the meat, it's already a home meal all in one. The cabbage, it's cooked to perfection. It's cooked to perfection. The sauce is not spicy. You can always make it spicy by adding more chile serrano or chile puya, or instead of the chile puya, I use chile de árbol. But for me, this is honestly perfect. Everyone gets to enjoy it. So good. If you love cabbage, you're going to love this one. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make the most delicious cabbage rolls. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.